Oh, hiya. Fancy seeing you here. It has been too long. It has been quite a while since we had a midweek reflection, partly because we had those incredible, that incredible Advent digital calendar, where people shared presents that meant something to them, as well as hearing the story of Christmas and some questions to make us think. And I know so many of you really enjoyed that. So a huge thanks again to Bethan and Sue and Pam for organising that, and everyone else who joined in with that. It was a lot of fun to see and to hear those stories and to be welcomed into different people's houses. But now we're back and into this new year, and so with no sign of lockdown ending for a little while, we're back to our midweek reflections. And what a day to begin them, because today is the Feast of the Epiphany. 12th night. And across the world, many of our sisters and brothers, our siblings from the Western part of Christianity, will be celebrating the Feast of the Epiphany. We'll be marking the visitation to the Holy Family by the Magi, those probable Zoroastrian stargazers from the East, the first Gentiles to go and worship Jesus. It's kind of signalling God working in the world in a fresh, new, radical way. And so across the world, there's all sorts of celebrations today, or should be. In Spain, children get sweets put into shoes. In Italy, the witch, Befana, gives them sweets, because why not? Peru, they put grass and water out for the camels, I think, of the wise men. All sorts of parties and parades and church services and feasts, of course, because what's a church event without food and drink? So everything from spiced rum in Prague to the king cake in New Orleans, or New Orleans, as they don't say anything like that, but in Louisiana, in America. So if you need an excuse to help yourself to an extra bit of cake today, it's the Feast of the Epiphany, so go for it. Of course, with things being as they are, some of the Epiphany celebrations this year will be more muted than normal. But one ritual, one Epiphany celebration that can be done is the chalking of the door. It happens here, a bit bright, I'll move you back, at front doors. And again, this is Christians around the world have taken part in this for centuries, apparently. And what they do is they take a piece of chalk. Now, sometimes this is blessed by usually a priest, because it's more of a Catholic celebration. But other times it's just a normal piece of chalk or any kind of writing implement. And they write this on the door. So 20, cross, C, cross, M, cross, B, cross, 21. Any ideas what that might be about? Yeah. Okay, some of you got it. So, okay, the 20 and the 21, that's kind of obvious. The year from which we have come and into which we are now. The crosses, of course, symbol of our faith and of the living Christ. And the letters, CMB, well, they kind of stand for two things. The first is the traditional understanding of the names of the wise men. Of course, in the Bible, it doesn't say there are three. But, you know, the tradition that has grown around it says that they may have been Caspar, Melchior, and Balthazar. So CMB. But it also stands, and I'm going to check the terminology here, for Christus Mansionem Benedicat. Latin GCSE, A star, don't want to boast, just did. Which means, may Christ bless this dwelling, or bless this house. So in effect, the chalking of the door is to ask God, to ask Christ to bless your home. And in a year in which we're spending more times at our homes, and maybe even appreciating them more, I can't think of a better Epiphany celebration than that. So you may actually want to chalk your door. You may want to just simply take a moment to think about what you appreciate about your house, maybe to pray for those who are going without shelter today, maybe to thank God for everything that you do have. You may even want to reflect on how your place in the future, I didn't want to say COVID, but I just did. Post-COVID could be a place more of hospitality and welcome to strangers and friends alike. Or you might just want to take a moment and be still and to recognise that God is with you in your dwelling. However you spend it, however you spend this Epiphany Day, may you be blessed, may your house be a place of peace and love, and God be with you. See you soon. Bye for now.